Inside day here in the market, range bound for the most part. We'll see how that changes the chart. Actually gives us a pretty nice reference point for tomorrow. But let's go ahead and get started. Good afternoon. This is Ifan from the Strategic Day Trader, and this is your market wrap for February 3rd, 2021. Qs down 0.4, SPY basically flat, up 0.08. Came into today with a neutral bias, okay, because we'd had quite a nice move back up here. We had this downtrend, and then we ran all the way back up to resistance and broke the resistance, right? So because of the nature of the run-up, it was getting pretty extended there, a lot of bars in a row. I didn't expect today to keep on going, but we couldn't be bearish anymore, right? So what should have happened is around the 20 MA, maybe we get some kind of pivot like we did before, and then turn back down. And this thing just charged up, didn't look back, and just kept on going. So we have to make the adjustment, no longer bearish, neutral for today. Now, going into tomorrow, over on the Qs here, this pivot that we formed here, over 329, okay, all out bullish on the Qs. SPY, over 383 or 384, 383.70, over that 383.70, all out bullish as well. I think the SPY is a little bit of a nicer pattern here, just a nice kind of base that we've put in over the last couple days. Okay, probably like day and a half, I guess. Base right here, over that, all out bullish. Okay, on the SPY. And so I'll be neutral going into the open, and then once we take that out, all out bullish. Okay, because no longer in a downtrend on any time frame. Okay, so uptrend daily, weekly, monthly, and including the hourly. All right, let's get into today's plays. Had 3 calls really right off the bat this morning. Felt pretty busy and was pretty busy. The first one was the ZYNE. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, right, I talked about what I'm seeing is that a lot of things look like they're going to break down. You take your eyes off them, okay, and then they trigger the breakout, right? I said that yesterday. Now, of course, the lessons I share with you are lessons that I'm, seeing, that I'm experiencing as well. So the first call on the ZYNE to play this over this breakout, as it was starting to come in, I saw this was breaking here. I went ahead and canceled it, okay? And then, of course, a minute or so after canceling it, there you go, the breakout, and then off it goes. There is a chance here to play this buy setup. It is a 2-minute buy setup right in there. That's fine to play, okay? But at that point, I kind of felt like I'd already missed it and moved on. But that was the first call there on the ZYNE, and then kind of got me there, kind of made me look the other way, and then finally triggered there. I know some people are still stuck with it or still had the order in, so it turned out just fine. Okay, the next play was the OGI. Okay, OGI. Okay, unlike the breakout on the ZYNE, this was a pullback. Okay, so we established an uptrend in the morning. We get a buy set up into the rising 20 there, and then the play was over 222 and stop underneath there. So it was a nice tight stop, which was good. We were looking for 240 and beyond. Okay, did take some time, had to be patient with this. Finally got the pop, took some there, took another quarter there, and then the last bit did trail break even. Okay, the last quarter there. So that was okay. We got in there. All right, and then we finally got a couple targets in there. So that wasn't too bad on the OGI. I know quite a few people took it. Good daily chart. Okay, good daily chart here, clearing the resistance and onto the next area of resistance there. Okay, the third play was the EVFM, which was also a buy setup. Okay, also like the daily chart here, like that we're gapping over the 200 there, gapping over some topping tails on the EVFM. We played a buy setup in this right here. Okay, buy setup right there. 1 minute was right off the 20 MA there. We did get to new highs here, but I was looking for more. Okay, so in this case, we did not get this thing to target, and therefore it stopped out. Never revisited it after that. It wasn't really able to get out of this downtrend after the morning. And and so there was no replay on it. Okay, so it was just that buy setup. We were in it for the new highs, and technically for a bicep that is target, but I was definitely looking for more follow through from the gap, more continuation on this. So just didn't quite get to target, so therefore didn't work. Okay, so those were the plays from this morning. And I thought that things kind of came up fast, and you saw the ZYNE turn around real quick there after looking like it was going to break down there. The example that I used to illustrate this was the ARLO. Did something very similar right here. See that? Tried to break down, and then right back up it goes. So almost like a shakeout, but if you take your eyes off it, you're going to miss it right on the ARLO. So the nice thing I think about these is that you do kind of get a second chance at it if you miss the initial one, and then you have time to kind of catch this next one. So it's not the end of the world. I think if you miss the initial shakeout, it seems like they're setting up, giving you another chance at them. Okay, so just be on the lookout for that. I know it's tough, especially in the morning. I mean, I don't know how quick that was. Let me see. So that's the first. OG EVFM. Okay, so within the first 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes, I had all these three things called already. So as you can imagine, I'm trying to watch a lot of different things, and then also wait for the setups, figure out what the setups are, figure out what the targets are, and get them all in the box, right? So that the announcement box, so people can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm not too really disappointed. Of course, it would have been nice if we had been able to get in the ZYNE, or if I had, but it seems like some of them are giving second chances, and sometimes you just do the best that you can to get what you can, and it still turned out to be an okay day. Okay, all right, so that's gonna do it for today's market wrap. Pretty clear, I think, line in the sand for us for tomorrow on the market. If we take out at least the cues here, is that hourly sell setup. SPY is today's high. All out bullish, no other way to be as far as I'm concerned. Uptrend on every time frame. Okay? All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good rest of the day.